Hello everybody, once again you are very welcome back to what is episode 7 of The Violet Madness. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition podcast brought to you by the Emerald Collective. And with me as always are the brave band of adventurers that are traversing through the afflicted lands of Castonia, cursed by a magical plague that is sweeping through the lands at a startling pace. And tasked with finding a potential cure for the illness that has swiftly become known to the locals as the Violet Madness, lies at the feet of these 5 adventurers. Let's go around the table and introduce everyone today. And we will start proceedings off with Stephen, our paladin pal.
Well, good, whatever magical time of the day we find you at. I am Stephen, your paladin pal, over on the Emerald Collective Twitch and Discord. And this evening I'm playing the 27 years young Sir Tyrion Shadowbane. He's an Oath of Vengeance paladin, the chosen right hand of Torm, and currently hasted and raring to go. He is somewhere between a mix of Jaime Lannister and Prince Charming. Can't forget to put that in.
I'm going to need you to redo all of that, but with a hasted voice.
Yeah, can we fast forward it in editing?
That's for after production, yeah, that's it.
I'll speed up Stephen's voice in the post-production. Thank you, sir. Next up then we have Dave.
Hey, hi, I am Dave. Today, in fact, I will be playing Shadar Vicanis, Grave Domain Cleric of the Raven Queen. Shadar is a half-elf and he'd play someone around 100 years of age if it weren't for the fact that he was magically aged by an undead creature in an old manor house a long time ago and a mission gone awry. But the mission was possibly, maybe he was sent, I think there's a possibility that Shadar was sent on this mission by somebody within the temple that wanted him to meet his end, and possibly in league with his family or possibly not, but it's hard to tell. He's never been able to get to the bottom of it, as any time he's inquired it's been shut down. But he has bright white hair. A result, actually, he used to have luscious, lustrous jet black locks, but ever since he saw that undead creature and she aged him, his hair turned bright white. So Shadar has bright white hair indeed, and is typically dressed for battle in black leathers with a black chain shirt, a trusty mace, and wineskin. And indeed, Tyrion, you're right, to say he's gotten to the bottom of many battles. That's as far as he's gotten. Hopefully he'll get to the bottom of the many battles today. But that's him.
That is almost a certainty. Thank you very much, Dave. And next up then we have Ali.
Good time zones, everyone. I am Ali Mar. You might know me from my romance books or from the Ladies of Lore, where I also put out some D&D live play content. Today, I play Mina Dumont. Lady Dumont is a widow from Aston who traveled after the death of her husband and is now apparently an adventurer worth a little bit of something. She's a 50-year-old half-elf with tawny beige skin and long brown curly hair. She's got a happy attitude and a sunny smile with a pep in her step and sometimes a sharpness in her eyes. She's a College of Whispers bard and seems to vex the party as much as she inspires them. She wears white riding leathers with a blue top and sash, with a drum on her hip and a rapier in a red scabbard on her side. But if you look closely enough, her shadows might seem to dance.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Ali. Next up, then, we have Ryan.
Hi, guys. I'm Ryan, also known as Deranged Rhino, and I am playing Damon Phileas Venush. Hello, my darlings. He is a red tiefling of the artificer type, mostly for his battlesmithing. He has created his ever-faithful, ever-loyal, and about-to-get-wrecked companion, Rocket the Raccoon. Hopefully, he'll be able to fight back, though.
Yes, sir, we shall see. Thank you, Ryan. And last but certainly not least, then we have Matt.
Yes, hello there, everybody. I'm Matt, and I will be playing Alfred Calnarin. He's a half-elven wizard, a little absent-minded in nature, a little bit scruffy and unkempt in his appearance, but packing a punch with some powerful evocation magics when they're needed, and currently a little bit in shock dealing with the ramifications of some of the things that he's seen in Illumis's Tower.
Absolutely. And with that, then, we shall continue our adventure. Let's do a brief recap. So, you had all ascended to the 4th floor of Galfond Illumis's Tower, only to find no more intellectual puzzles. In fact, what you did see was a goblin that had been wounded quite an intelligent-looking fellow, probably due to the fact that he was wearing a headband of intellect, introduced himself as Robertlin, and he stated that there were more of his kind working in the tower, but they had succumbed to the violet madness. Yes, indeed, they noticed that the purple fungus was seeping down from the 5th floor into the fort, and in a desperate bid to contain it, they sealed shut the iron door on the 4th floor that leads up to the 5th. But it has come to pass that this fungus is starting to grow out through the hinges. It's only a matter of time before it sweeps down through the tower and inevitably through the town of Pethlin, which is problematic. So Robertlin handed over the key to the iron door to Alfric because he noticed that in a portrait Belfont had painted looks strikingly like Alfric, and deems Alfric worthy enough to pass through, and if he is brave enough to trudge through the spore-infested floor up to the 5th to find out what exactly awaits him up there, well, that's up to Alfric and the party. After doing some crude field medicine, Tyrion relieved Boblin of his, Boblin the Goblin, of his leg. So time will tell whether that worked or not, but we shall see there. But he remains unconscious for the foreseeable future as a result. And you guys opened the iron door and sent Rocket in to do a bit of recon, but he wasn't as quiet as you would have liked him to be, as some of Robertlin's kind of allies, infested, now becoming these shambling violet madness creatures, just kind of tear down from the myconid infested wall, and they now have Rocket in their sights. And it is with that we are going to bring the curtain up, and we are going to go straight into initiative rolls. Of course, just a reminder to everyone as well that Tyrion has been hastened. So I will go around the table and ask everyone for their initiative rolls.
I got a 20.14.
It's a 10 from me.
15.1 for Tyrion.
21.16 for Shadar.
And 25.17 for Mina.
And there are...
A nat 20.
That is a nat 20, indeed.
It is a nat 20. I was just gonna leave it, it was fine.
And our creatures are going to roll a 17.14, a 21.14, also a 22.18, and then a 17.14, followed by a 14.14, and then lastly, we have a 14.14. No need, for everyone listening, no need to kind of keep track of that. That's just for kind of aesthetics. We'll let you know who's kind of going as the turn order proceeds. And first up, we have Mina.
They're all so far away from each other. If they were just a little bit closer, this would be a little bit more fun. So Mina is just kind of gonna scoot round, back round everyone, kind of come up to the front where Sir Tyrion is, and I believe, actually, I don't know how big this door is, I gotta be honest with you, but does that give me line of sight here? No, it'd have to be...
Yeah, you'd probably need to move over a little bit.
Oh, I guess I could see that guy.
Yeah, you can see him, yep.
Great. I'll Eldritch Blast that one.
Okie dokie. You may roll to hit.
26 on the first one.
Good hit, yeah.
Alright. So 26, 25, 17.
All hit. Perfect.
Great. That is 16 points of damage.
Perfect. And as you kind of sidestep through the party, just at the kind of the just over the jamb of the door, and you kind of see, everyone sees this kind of golden, kind of crackly energy kind of form between Mina's fingers as they conjure up this spell, and as the magic swells, Mina just casts her hands out, and these three kind of spears of energy just kind of create three fresh kind of narrow holes in this creature as it shambles back and just goes You can see the clumps of this fungal matter just kind of fall to the ground. Yeah, you've definitely wounded it, but it is still standing upright.
More importantly, are there any spores that have been released into the air?
No.
Okay. Not that we can see. All right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so for everyone listening as well, because I know you can't kind of see what we can see, this kind of semicircular shaped room, the guys are all at the door, so they can't see the creatures that are kind of at the extreme left and right of this room, but they can see the one at the base of the statue between the two staircases at the south of the wall, and they can see the other two that are on either side of the staircases from there.
Mark, real quick, do you want to assign each of them like a color or something? That way we can track it and we can talk about it, as opposed to being like, that one over there, or the one by the staircase that doesn't necessarily mean anything for the folks at home?
That is a good idea. I will denote a little kind of marker for each and every one of these guys.
So I have hit the red one at the base of the stairs.
Okay. Is there anything else Mina would like to do for her turn?
No, I think I'm good.
Excellent. We shall move on then to the one at the base of the stairs that just fell off the statue, as it kind of picks itself. It kind of fallen to the ground, and it kind of picks itself up a little bit, and on kind of unstable kind of legs, it hobbles up to a stand, and it starts to approach Rocket, but doesn't actually go to him necessarily. But you can see that around this creature, some spores seem to be kind of swirling kind of around, as if like there's a miasma of spores around this thing, but like a gravitational pull is following this creature as the mist follows it, and it is going to again advance a little bit towards the door, but that's as far as it'll go. So it is still roughly 20-25 feet away from you guys, but it's moving rather slowly. But that is all it can do. I will bring things over to Shadar.
Yes, Shadar is going to... I think we'll just drop a little Sacred Flame on top of it there. So it'll be DC 17 Dexterity saving throw. He'll take a 23 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. Very good.
Let me just double check. I should be in range for that. 60 feet, yeah. Sorry, it's DC 18.
No, it's still, it doesn't save. So, you kind of hold your mace up to the air, and you can see this brilliant white light kind of crackle around the spikes of your mace, and you kind of then point it down towards this thing, and this almost flame-like burst of energy soars through the air and strikes this thing, and it, because it's not your typical flame, it is your kind of radiant kind of damage. It seems to kind of howl dryly at as the white flames burn through the myconid kind of armor or flesh it is wearing. Is there anything further you would like to do?
I've used radiant magic on these things before. It doesn't seem to be sort of extra affected by it or anything. Was that just a really good description?
That was just a really good description.
Okay. Cool. So I guess that's for now. That's all he's going to do. I think he might take a step to the left or to the right. In fact.
Yeah, get out of the firing line.
Yeah,
I get that.
If there is one, but I mean, he's just he's going to be careful.
Yeah, you do that all in one deft movement. As soon as the sacred flame hurls through the air, you kind of just quickly sidestep. That brings us over to the next one of these creatures that was still kind of attached to the wall, but now kind of flops down to its hands and knees, and as it lets out this kind of gurgly, dry groan, it kind of starts crawling at first towards you all, but then gets up and gets standing. And he's going to make it about maybe 15 feet away from the door, but still away from you all, arms outstretched like a zombie, and you can see that like the lower half of its face still has a discernible mouth with rotted teeth in it, but the upper half is just completely overcome by this fungal matter. But that is all it can do. So Damon, in this burst of action, you're up next to act.
He's not keen on killing these things because he knows what they once were, but he also knows that he can't allow this to go any further than this tower. So this one closest to us, I am going to hit with a frostbite.
Nice.
That is a DC 17 save, con save.
Let me roll that for our friend here. He will fail that roll.
Okay, so he takes 9 points of cold damage, but the more important thing is he has disadvantage on, it says weapon attack rolls, but I guess if he's got claws, that's weapons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Any weapon attack rolls it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay, as you kind of conjure up this, your fingertips seem to turn to ice as you shoot out your hand towards this thing, and this beam of frost just connects with this creature. And if you've ever seen that scene from Terminator 2, while as T2 is walking and he's hit with the liquid nitrogen, indeed that does even happen. Like, you know, his leg kind of sticks to the ground and he keeps walking, and just his leg detaches from the ankle and he just kind of plods along, stays walking towards you. But indeed, takes that 9 points of cold damage. Anything else Damon would like to do this turn?
Not Damon, but directly after, as Damon does this, Rocket runs up from behind it while it's distracted and takes a bite at it.
Go for it.
Again, trying to shatter a little bit more of it if it can. So it's a 15 to hit.
15 to hit just hits.
Awesome. And he does 6 points of damage.
Yeah, and you can see the gears on Rocket's jaw as they clamp down on this thing's flesh, that the gears just grind as the jaw just tightens, and the razor sharp teeth that you put in Rocket's mouth that you polish and sharpen every single day.
Yeah, they're retractable.
Yeah, they rend some of the mushrooms from this thing's body. And again, not sure if these things can feel pain or not, but it definitely lets out a groan as that seems a good chunk of its kind of tricep is torn off.
And does it still look fairly able?
It looks like it's not stopping. Its stride continues towards you all.
Okay, well then, as Rocket bites into him and like grabs into the arm, as he does that, this kind of wave of like burst of energy comes out of his mouth from the bite as well. As I'm also going to pump an arcane jolt into that to do an extra 2d6 of force damage.
Ooh, okay. Taser.
Which is another 6 points of damage.
Okay, it is still going to survive that. It is still up, but yeah, that hurt. That hurt.
Yeah, so Rocket's just standing there now, kind of happy with himself, kind of smiling away as much as a mechanical raccoon can. That's it for me.
Excellent. So 2 more of these things are going to tear themselves free from the wall, and they're going to make their way towards you all, kind of flocking towards you now. This one here, at the one that you cannot see on the kind of right or left hand side of the corridor, comes into view as he just kind of comes straight up, again joining the fray here. You can see several of these shambling infected creatures kind of start to swarm the bottleneck of the door now. And Sir Tyrion, you see this. You see Rocket now surrounded by 4 of these creatures. But they don't seem too interested in the mechanical being. They seem to have a sense for flesh, a sense for organic matter, as they turn their attention towards all of you on the other side of the door.
Well, let's not leave them waiting. As they slow-mo step forward, shambling on, Tyrion will bolt forward like lightning. As he kind of anime runs, pulls his vicious longsword and will take a swipe at the infected spore slinger.
You run straight into this cloud of mist that swirls this creature.
Tincture activated. So that is a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
For 14 points of damage. 11 slashing and 3 radiant, just in case it matters.
You hack off an arm and this thing is looking poorly now. It's just barely standing.
Let's swing again. Well, let's see if we can take its legs. Swings again for a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that certainly hits.
For 12, 7 slashing and 5 radiant.
I shall allow you to narrate how you end this creature's life.
I think as he removes its arm, as for him what is in slow motion, it turns to look at where once was a limb. It just sees this gleaming, vicious-looking longsword coming towards what was once its head, and cleaves it clean from its shoulders.
Yeah, and as the head is sent flying, this thing kind of sways a little bit on its two unsturdy legs before collapsing to the ground.
And then, where will he go from here? Because it is an even Steven split. Red Mound has taken a hit, so he will go...
Go red. Go red, go red, go red.
20, 25. And he will take his final hasted action at the red one.
That is a 10 to hit, which will not do it.
10 to hit.
You kind of go for a piercing strike with your sword, and you just happen to get one of the holes Mina had punctured through this thing.
It was a perfect hit. There's just nothing there to make contact with. And that will end his turn.
What you didn't initially see, Tyrion, when you entered the room, although you did out of the corner of your eye when you were attacking this thing, is that there was one right next to you, just at the side of the door, the green one I've tagged here. It was kind of just swaying there, waiting to act, and it comes right up from behind.
Kill me.
Come on, do
And he's
it!
going to get the flanking advantage upon you, and he's going to lash out with these fungal claws. And he's going... Oh, thank God that was an advantage, because he rolled a nat 1. 17 to hit.
His fungal fingers do not to my armor.
Indeed, you can...
Or is it like 25 now?
3 at the minute.
25,000.
Yeah, you could just hear that dull thud of something ping against your armor, but it doesn't even phase you.
Making it mess.
Indeed. Next, then, on the far side of the room, on the right-hand side, another one breaks free from the wall and starts shambling towards you. 10, 20, 30 makes it about there, doesn't reach you, and that is about as much as it can do. So we're going to bring things back to Alfric.
Absolutely. Well, Alfric's been reckoning with some tricky intellectual problems today, but when you're a wizard and your enemies are clustered fairly close together, that's a very simple problem. I will sling a fireball in there.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
And I will, of course, use my sculpt spell ability to render Satyrion and Rocket safe from the ill effects.
Do they feel the heat? Do you think?
I think it probably a little bit of warmth there. There's got to be, right?
Yeah.
It blow dries the hair.
Yeah, it's just not to the point of discomfort.
That's the true secret of Tyrion's hair.
I love the idea that if this gets done too many times, like Rocket will actually start to get like a melted lip or something because the heat just warms it up too much.
Just a tiny bit singed if I'm not paying close attention.
A little bit of dribbling metal, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a DC 18 dexterity save and 25 damage. So I'm looking at it here and it's 20 feet in radius. So I'm not sure if it hits that one on the outskirts there. I think that one,
that's 25.
the
Okay.
one with the blue dot is just about safe.
So the other 4 are going to get the brunt of this.
You know, I was so excited that there were a few of them together so that I could maybe cast like a fairy fire and be useful, and now Alfred's just gone and destroyed the room. Which, you know, like, great for you.
He's just gonna cast real
You
fire.
know, I just, oh well, right?
That'll still be
I
standard.
see your fairy planet and I raise you actual fire.
What kind of fey fuckery is this?
Right? This is real magic, Mina.
Yeah. I think as Shadara is looking in, like, so, I mean,
that sculpt flame is what sets Africa apart from other wizards.
it's fucking crazy.
It's
I didn't
awesome.
know, like, because I never really play wizards, so I was kind of...
It's a bit of a game changer, that one. It lets you bring out the
fucking
big
cool.
guns with relative impunity.
Relative.
So is it only area of effect spells, or could you cast disintegrate and have it end after a person if there's someone, your ally, behind the person?
Yeah, if I posted, it says when you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures, so it doesn't specify that it's area of effect, you can choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the spell's level. They automatically succeed their saving throws and take
Fucking
no
hell.
damage if they would normally take half damage. So it's a handy
That's only a second level class feature as well. That's fucking brilliant.
handy thing to have.
That's really cool. Yeah. So you could, like, if there was a line of enemies and allies, you could just blast it, disintegrate through, and have it just skip.
Well, I think disintegrate is just a single target ability.
Yeah, he could do like a wall of fire
yeah,
or something, or like a lightning bolt
Yes,
or
yeah,
whatever
lightning
it's
bolt
called.
would be a
Jesus. Could
great
you imagine
example.
a mass disintegrate?
Yeah, that would be pretty
Fuck
fucking
everything in that particular direction.
That's called the Death Star class.
Yeah.
All right, so Mark, did anyone get killed with that one?
So indeed, I have rolled the dexterity saves for all of those creatures. I rolled one extra, so I'm going to discount the last one. So that is, the DC was 18. So going clockwise then, the red one shall fail. He rolled a 17. The green one shall fail. He rolled a 9. And then the remaining two will pass because they rolled a 19 and 20 respectively.
Sure.
However, Alfric, you notice that their skin, as they erupt in this carefully casted spell, in the flames, they harden and seem to become rigid. Although you're sure you did some damage, it's not quite as much damage as you would have hoped. So those that succeeded are going to take half damage, and those who failed the save will take half damage, and those who succeeded will take half and then half again.
Got it.
So, just for clarity, red and yellow took full, while green and purple took half.
No, so red and green took the damage, and then yellow and purple took the half.
The accountant in full effect here, I love it.
Perfect. Anything else from Alfric as you kind of conjure up this ball of fire that you, like with two hands, like throwing a ball over your head, just hurl this thing through the door. It lands dead center in the room, and it kind of turns into this kind of torrent, this whirlwind of flames as it sweeps around everyone except for Tyrion and Rocket in the middle.
Yep, that's my lot.
Okay, back at the top of the turn order to Mina.
Well, they're still alive, so I'm going to cast that fairy fire. I want to cast it so that it captures both purple and yellow, as well as coming over here to catch any that might fall off of the fungus in the future. Okay. So I know I have to move. So I will move right over here. That should do it. And then I will cast the fairy fire in that kind of general vicinity by the door. So
you're kind of covering the kind of left-hand side of that room.
Yep, exactly.
Be on your left, yeah.
With this yellow guy being the
target. Cool, okay.
The target.
Don't come too close to that spore cloud either.
Yeah, no, I was going to move back after the spell was cast.
100%.
So that is a... Oh, yeah, I should throw it in the chat. All right, so that is a DC 17.
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Coming at you. Boof.
Yeah.
Not known for their dexterity, that is a 7, which is a fail.
Nice. And then the second one?
Oh, of course, sorry, yeah, because it affects the other one too. Yeah, one moment, please. I shall roll the dice. And the one that failed was the one that had that foot removed from the frostbite, so of course he failed Dex. However, the second one will succeed and roll a 21.
Yeah. Wait, so yellow was the one that had frostbite?
No, I aimed it at the one that was in front of us, remember?
Oh, sorry, of course.
It was purple.
Yeah,
so yellow and purple are unharmed as far as I know.
Was the one I thought Damon hit first, but I was mistaken. Of course, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, yep. So... both of those, that's about as much as I can do, except I will draw my rapier.
Very good. Okay, so this
and step to
this
the side.
blue light seems to surround the target, making it a much easier target for anyone's attacks. This creature is dead, so it's going to go straight to Shadar next.
Okay, Shadar will move 5, 10, 15, and 20, 25, 30 to there.
Oh, hi, Shadar. Bye, Shadar.
Hello, hi. So I think he will look and survey the scene. How are these ones looking here? The purple and yellow.
They seem to be in good nick. Yeah,
Good
no
nick.
holes, no
Well, let's
holes,
do
no-
something about that.
Well,
Slightly
not full health now. They did sustain some burns, but very minor burns.
Okay, that's no problem.
Oh, that's true.
Minor burns. I guess I'm going to just be very predictable. So hold on. So there's just 1, 2, 3. There's only 5 left. Does it? Can I look around the room? Is it an action to look around the room, see if there's any more that might Velcro peel off the thing, or?
Yeah, that would be a perception check, which would be an action.
Okay, well then, no, let's not waste a perception check. I guess.
Because
My
I presume it would.
Fairy fire did catch these mushrooms or these fungi, so I would assume there's nothing there.
Well, look, let's just block.
Well,
If
it would
that
take
helps.
a turn in D&D for everyone listening and isn't fully sure of the rules. It takes 6 seconds per a character's turn. And I think it would take at least 6 seconds to kind of scan the room. So I think it would be fair.
It would, yeah, definitely. That's fair. I guess I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians and I'm going to upcast it to level 4. Here comes the Divine Disintegrator. I'll think of a few more words for it, but DC 17. That's going to be 26 points of damage.
Okay, so which one of these things are affected?
I'll tell you. I'll give you a little zip zap skibbity bap. It is a 15-foot radius. I'm going to throw an aura onto my good boy Shadar here.
The boy. Okay, so it's going to affect
My
pretty
sad
much-
boy. So I can't give him a yellow fucking aura. I'm going to give him a light grey aura. How does that look?
Okay, so you're going to catch the one that's flanking Sartirian and that yellow one next to the one that Mina tried to hit just
Mina's
before.
in there as well, but it's a good thing we've made up, so she's definitely considered an ally.
That would be a different game. Oh boy.
So yeah, I don't know how you. Oh, you're going straight in, no kissing.
Straight in. Just
Okay.
for so the green one next to Tyrion is going to succeed with a nat 20, and the other one between the two pillars that's kind of heading in your direction now, Shadar, is failed the save.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I have any bonus action cantrips, but I don't think I do. I can cast Spare the Dying as a bonus action because of my Grave Domain Cleric, but I think that's it. No, that's all he can do. Yeah, so again, he just flips out his coat, and from underneath the arms and the back of this cape, you can just see these spectral ravens all just cawing, and it looks like if there's no sound, it looks like they would be emitting what would be a clatter of noise, as the fellas in Mayo say, It seems that nobody but the creatures that are affected by this can hear that. I don't know if these things have ears, but if they were regular humanoids, they would be putting their hands to their ears now. As this cacophony of cacophony, if you will, is absolutely just shredding them up there.
Absolutely.
all it's got.
And this the one that's past your save will take half the damage as it starts its turn. If you'd like to roll that damage.
I think I rolled it there. So do
You
we?
already, sorry.
Are we going to stick with 26 for the duration of the spell?
Stick with 26, yeah. So it'll
Keep
take
it simple.
half that.
13.
And it doesn't seem to care that these spectral ravens are just tearing shreds as they all fly around in a perfect circle around you. Their wings just razor sharp, tearing pieces out of this thing. It just comes right up to you, ignoring the pain.
Oh, he's coming up to me.
He is.
Ah.
Ignoring, if you're not even sure if they feel pain, but it seems to ignore the damage. And it's going to
His
try
movement's
and...
halved, by the way, as he walks through that. It's difficult terrain. I don't know if
Gotcha.
he'll still make it, will he?
He will still make it, yeah. He was 15 feet away, and he had 15 feet of movement, because that was halved. So he goes to try and kind of, with both hands, try to like haymaker you across the side of the head. And he is going to roll an 18 to hit.
Shadar's AC is 19, I'm afraid.
And
That's
you
it away with
kind
the
of-
shield.
Yeah, you kind of parry that away with the shield, and you hear that dull thud of arms against your shield. And
It's like the
deflect
Netflix
it.
sound when
Yeah. But that is all it can do. So Damon, it is over to you, my friend.
Okay, well, seeing as though he's just smacked Shadar, which I'm not too happy about, but there's kind of fuck all I can do as well, because I'm trying to keep my spell up for Satyrion. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do. I'm gonna have to go for the frostbite again, I think. This time I'm gonna go for the one that hit Shadar. So I'm gonna stand just to the side, actually not too close to that spore, so that I can hit this one in front of Shadar.
The one that just went to slam Shadar ended up catching his shield. Yeah, as you conjure up that frostbite spell.
So it's a 17 con save.
Here we go.
Does it change your mind if you know you have advantage if you roll an attack against it?
What do you mean? Sorry.
So that's the one that's fairy fired.
Oh, well, I mean, it wouldn't, because that's kind of what he would do.
16, so that's going to fail.
10 cold and disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, again, as you conjure up that ice cold energy, as you kind of strikes him in the chest, you can see that this web of ice just stems from the center of the chest down to his hands and legs, and he seems to solidify a little bit in his movement. Already kind of hindered by the spirit guardians, is now even more so restrained by this icy presence that is overcoming its body.
Okay.
And anything else?
And then, that's rinse and repeat. Rocket runs up, takes an old chomp.
Out of the same one? Okay.
Yes. That's a 22 to hit. I'm assuming it's okay.
Day. Yep.
You want to roll, see if you hit the nat 20?
Oh, good shout. Good shout. Come on, Rocket. Let's do it. No, unfortunately not.
22 will have to do.
I mean, I'm happy with that too. That's 8 points of damage.
Okay. It's still upstanding. Still an upstanding citizen.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll go for the Arcane Jolt again then. Why not? So as he bites again, this wave of force comes out from his mouth. And that's for an extra... 8 points of damage. Let's go.
How does this thing meet its end at Rocket's hand?
Yeah.
Okay. As you'd already put the picture there, let's do it. Damon freezes it up, and as the ice starts to solidify all over its body, Rocket just comes in and dives at it, bites it as he hits it, and it just just shatters all over the place. And then Rocket just gives a kind of look to Shadar like, hello, kind of thing.
Good job, my little tin can friend.
And that's everything for me.
Okay, next up then is this one that's facing Sir Tyrion, the one that Tyrion is engaged in combat with. And he's going to lash out at you, Tyrion, again. Just no method or tact with his attacks, just mindless assault. Is 19 to hit, which I'm sure does not do it.
Squelches upon the armor.
Indeed. And that is all it can do. This purple one is going to... It's not intelligent enough to know about the aura. So it's going to move on in.
Well, it'll take a hefty 26 points of damage.
It will indeed. 26 points of damage.
Movement halved.
Yep. And it's going to attack Shadar.
Oh, no.
For a 19 to hit.
Beats it. That's its AC. That's Shadar's AC.
As you just, after deflecting the other one's attacks, Rocket kind of jumps in and defeats the other creature. And just as you've successfully parried, this one gets a good kind of jolt at you. And you are going to take 5 points of slashing damage and 6 points of poison damage.
Oof.
And you'll need to make a constitution save to maintain concentration on your spell.
So that's a 10, isn't it? I do believe I have Warcaster. Let me just double check. So I should have advantage in the saving throw. Yeah, with a little bit of Warcaster. There we go. Throw it in there for the folks that don't know what it is. Warcaster gives you advantage on con saving throws you have to make to maintain your concentration on the spell when you take damage. And I can do fancy shit when I'm holding my shield as well. So here we go. Here comes a Constitution saving throw. How can I fail this one, lads? Seriously.
You always say that.
I know, right? Yeah. I just like tempting fate. It's a 15 or a 15. I'll take the 15 mark.
You should have taken the other 15.
Yeah. Your spell is cancelled.
Yeah, you maintain concentration.
Well, that's 11 points of damage, is it?
You're able to keep. You're able to keep a level head on your incantations as you.
Did I get the Violet Madness, or am I okay?
You're okay.
Okay,
You
cool.
didn't get the Violet Madness.
Ooh. Shadar just goes around and licks everyone.
Sir Tyrion, over to you.
Which one feels like... No, he'll continue at red. He's a point to prove. He will raise his sword and attempt to strike the red mycelium correctly. For the 24 this time.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
So that's 8 points for him. And then he'll swing again.
You needn't, because you can narrate how that one swing kills this thing. Yeah.
Ignore the delayed dice roll. Well, I think he just aims correctly this time as opposed to going for the hole through its center mass. And he'll cleave it in twain. Let's turn it into bits.
Yeah, in fact, you even with your practice precision get your sword in through that hole Mina created in the center of its body. But this time, instead of pulling your sword back, you just swing it upward and just bisect this creature from the middle of the chest through the head.
Here's what it was. Because he amputated the other guy and didn't go for the just above the hip, he went for that same strike again. He had to recalibrate. I see where you're going. I see.
Because they're bred from goblins. They're smaller targets. Well, then he will turn around to the green mycelium, and let's roll to hit him.
You can use that last roll you did.
Oh well, we've 2 attacks left, so we'll use them both.
Keep them. Yep.
So that's a 22 and a 23 for a combination of 12 to 20. No, 26 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, both very good hits. One kind of coming down like in a diagonally across its chest, and as more of this gloop falls, and the second strike then piercing it in the stomach, but it is still standing.
Shadar has one in front of me. He's taking a hit. Bonus action. A little bit of Shield of Faith for Shadar.
Ah.
Very good, very good. Would you like to tell everyone at home what that does?
Well, Shield of Fate creates a shimmering field around your companion or ally and gives him a +2 to AC for the duration.
Excellent. So it bolsters Shadar's defense. Very good. The green one that you've just assaulted needs to... It failed its wisdom save, doesn't it? So it just takes the damage. And you can see it kind of reeling up towards you, Tyrion, with both arms attempting to kind of bear down on top of you. But like in that fluid motion it does, the ravens just whip past it, cutting and carving pieces out of it, and it's reduced to nothing before it can even lay hands on you. It just gets torn to pieces and perishes. Only one creature remaining left before two, should I say. One before Shadar, and now one, the blue that was kind of at the far side of the room is finally going to make it to you, Sir Tyrion. The rest of them didn't have much luck in scratching beyond your armor, but this one is certainly going to try and fail with a 9.
Slips on its companion.
Yes, yeah. But it is, it's not going to do any harm to you. Alfric, your turn.
Okay, so we had the fire last time. The ones that were hit, it was sort of hardening them. Was the implication there that it's possibly strengthening their armor in doing that?
The implication was that their myconid flesh was resistant to fire.
Okay. Well, given that their ranks are being thinned pretty quickly, I'm not going to swap my tactics up too much yet. I'll just the one in front of Shadar, I'll sling it.
I love Alfric's tactic. If it doesn't disintegrate, kill it with fire.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll sling just a regular firebolt at that one.
A wizard through and through.
That's a 16.
Which one are you hitting?
I'm aiming for the one in front of Shadar there.
Purple.
Yeah,
with the purple dot. Yeah, sorry.
Instead of this kind of huge ball of fire that you kind of use 2 hands to kind of throw into the center of the room, you just kind of, with your offhand, just fling this smaller ball of fire, and it connects seamlessly with this creature. And go ahead and roll for tip.
What? Jesus
Christ! Oh,
We'll take that. That's 31.
Matt's here just like, yeah, that's nothing.
It's a sniper shot
It
to the
wasn't
head.
even worth the spell
Remind
slot.
everyone that this is a freaking cantrip we're talking about. But anyway,
Yes, he's got. I'll have to get the name of it, but he can add his intelligence modifier to any evocation spell, basically.
oh, that's just part of evocation wizard magic, isn't it?
Yes, I believe, empowered evocation from
Very
10th
nice.
level onwards.
Very nice. That is awesome. Yeah, if you'd like to narrate how this thing meets its end.
Yeah, so this is the firebolt kind of pierces through its forehead, or whatever the closest thing it has to its forehead, being pretty deformed there, and just kind of burns out its skull from the inside, and you kind of see the lights burn out from behind its eye sockets.
Very nice.
Like a mycelium fucking jack-o'-lantern.
Yes, very much so.
Why does a wizard have low decks? Because they can trip.
Nice.
But I'm sure the image of that myconic jack-o'-lantern is something that delights Shadar as it falls and crumbles to the ground.
Good shot, my friend.
Thank you kindly.
Is that everything from Elfric?
Yes, that'll be
That'll
everything.
bring us then to the top of the turn order. Mina. There is one creature left, and it is in this this
Yeah.
tangle with Sir Tyrion.
So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can get flanking on that guy.
Correcto.
And let's see what I can do. I forget, flanking is a +2?
No, just advantage.
Advantage.
Oh, that
You're
works.
thinking Pathfinder.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, that is a hit. Tyrion, as you're combating this creature, you can see Mina just blur into your vision as if she appears behind this creature and strikes true with her rapier.
And I will use my psychic blades, making my attack just, a little extra spicy. For those at home, I get the ability to make my weapon attacks magically toxic to a creature's mind. When I hit a creature with an attack, I can expend one use of my bardic inspiration to do an extra 5d6 psychic damage,
Wow.
which I will.
Basically,
Hopefully.
like Bard sneak attack.
That's nasty. For 20 points total, it's rough.
Not enough to fell the creature, but you
I
can see
know.
its head kind of like very quickly like shake and rattle as if you've done something to its mind, but it still stands. Is there anything further you would like to do?
No. Actually, I'll step over here, so I'm not on the Violet Madness. And then if Tyrion steps up, we can still flank.
Cool. That'll bring us over to Shadar then.
Guess Shadar will move over this way, and he'll.
Oh, you could flank. There you go.
No, he doesn't need to. So what he's going to do is he's going to
Wow.
stand there. This maelstrom of spectral ravens beginning to engulf. I'll move in. No, I won't. I'll stay there. Beginning to engulf Tyrion and Rocket, but I mean not affecting them adversely. And then he stows the mace and he stows the shield, and he points just to maybe 10 feet in the air, and you see this spectral bell appear, and then you see in his hammer in his hand this spectral hammer, and he swings and goes. You see the bell vibrate as he casts Toll the Dead on this creature here.
Love that description, by the way.
Yeah. I was thinking.
Brian Johnson appears
Hell's
behind him.
bells.
and
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
just
yeah.
what I was thinking of as well. I was about to look for a gift.
The thing is it sounds epic, but in my head, I have the whole Acme Hammer fucking visual.
The only thing that vibrates is Shadar at the end of the hammer.
This is basically a fucking Wile E. Coyote fucking
Yeah.
skid.
I think I did a Tell the Dead here. I did, so I can just click that. So I need to. There you go. Look at that. Bong. DC 18 Wiz save, or he's going to take the D12 31 points of necrotic damage.
He is not going to make that save. my
31
dude.
points of damage.
How does this creature meet its end?
So as the necrotic damage hits it, it reacts strangely with the life form that is the violet madness, and it begins to turn it goes from this violet fungus to this black, almost turns into these black worms that begins to eat the thing from the inside out. You see them emerge from the eye sockets and the ears, and the tongue just begins to disintegrate into these black worms. It just drop to the ground, and once they leave the organic life form that is this creature, they just begin to just sizzle up, and the creature is no more.
And the room kind of falls to silence for a moment, save for the cawing of the ravens that swarm you. But all the creatures have perished, and the threat in this room eliminated for now.
Go team.
Having a
This floor is clear.
Having a quick scan of the room, is there anything of note, like dead wizards just hanging out, any particular potions, spells, anything around here that's basically going to help us in any way?
Make a DC 15 perception check.
I was going to ask, what are the chances that all of these mechanids have things of intellect? What was it? The circle of intellect?
Headband of intellect.
Headband of
I
intellect.
think old Rob was the special guy. He was Galfon's favourite.
Can I make the argument that instead of walking around looking, I'm walking around actually trying to move things around, check things, obviously being careful of spores and stuff?
Hey, you can make a sleight of hand check then. The DC for this is going to be 15 also.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I just say that I have 10 minutes on Spirit Guardians? Would that count against spores?
I think that's fair.
That I can follow Damon around?
Like it wouldn't completely eradicate the fungus, but it would definitely like wilt away some here and there.
Yeah, that's the intention, yeah.
I will grant Damon advantage on that sleight of hand.
Cool,
because you rolled a 7 and that was a fail. So you can
I was going to say, according to my sheet, I have an inspo that I was going to use, but advantage is better. Oh my god.
That was a 5. So you
Can I
rolled a
use my
7
inspo now?
You can absolutely use your inspiration now.
Okay. I'm guessing this is from back in the days when we were on stream. Are you
Jesus.
kidding me?
That's some rotten luck.
That is.
Okay, I'm going to die from spores. Let's go.
755.
The
As
dice
you're-
gods have spoken.
Yeah.
As you are perusing through the fungal matter looking for stuff that might potentially help, you accidentally step next to one of those peachy colored pouches that almost like a proximity mine just sighs with this plume of violet mist erupting into the air. And because Shadar was following you around, you both need to make a constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Like a fucking spore face hugger. Was it con save?
15.
At least that one was good.
Can I give us... So, can you do guidance on the content? 7
I don't
No.
really, no, not on a
Ability
save.
check, not save.
Okay.
Do we know what the save was?
Nope.
No, if they were close enough to their paladin pal, there's bonuses there.
I will say, because it looks like, before we know the results, because it looks like Shadar's starting to kind of cough and choke a bit under this pressure of these spores, that I give him an old whip on the arse with my tail and boost him by another 5 to his
Flash
roll.
of Genius.
Yeah,
Okay.
Flash of Genius.
Okay. Taking care, it's almost like your ankle kind of tips off this pouch thing, this pod, and it's almost instinctively you just kind of hold your breath, and that whip of the tail, it just kind of spurs Shadar to kind of, it alerts him to the danger, and you do the same. You hold your breath, hold that, make sure that that cloth was firmly attached to your face, and you kind of take a good step back. Yeah, that seems to have done the trick. You don't feel sickly.
Let's not fuck around here too much more.
I did not enjoy that.
No, and my apologies. I will be more careful.
It's alright, you have rather big feet, my friend.
Well, you know what they say,
They have
big feet.
big shoes.
Exactly. Big
Yes.
shoes.
Shall we lock the door behind us before we continue?
Big shoes to fill.
That might be wise.
With a loud clang, you shut the door.
Should we have taken Boblin's walking stick? He can't shamble if he has only one leg and no stick.
I think we
Yes.
make our way upstairs.
Boblin, my friend, more like Hoblin. Am I right?
Every day I'm hobbling.
Upstairs it is.
And as you all, careful not to trod on any more fungal matter, you proceed upstairs, up the winding staircase to what is to be the final floor of this tower.
Shit.
In what state shall you find it in? Shall you find Galfond? And if you do, will you find him alive and well, or another one of these mindless husks
So
to spread disease?
we know this wasn't the epicenter of the Violet Madness.
No.
So
Yeah.
that's-
No.
Old Galfond's been
so it's
playing
not-
around.
It's not his fault. That's okay.
The epicenter was Grendel.
Yeah.
Where he also was.
Dun,
Gun, gun, gun.
That's madness.
That sounds like a question to be answered next session. So with that, folks, once again, I would like to thank you all for playing, and thanks, as always, to everyone for listening. It has been quite the pleasure DMing this campaign so far. I look forward to seeing you again next time.
Boo.
Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Seeing you.
Keep rolling.